Do you have a morning routine? Welcome to Personal Development Mastery Podcast. This is episode 465. As it is still the very beginning of the year 2025, I thought these first few weeks on the podcast to remain with the fundamentals and discuss the fundamentals. So the previous week, the previous episode actually was about meditation. And today I would like to discuss my thoughts on another fundamental that has made a great difference in my life, and that is the morning routine. A morning routine or a morning ritual, and I will start with my definition of that really. It is a series of habits that we do when we wake up. And let me address here a common misconception that many think about morning routine, that it has to be done really early in the morning, like at 5 a.m. But that's irrelevant. I do mine at 5 a.m., but that doesn't mean that there is a right time of it. It doesn't matter what time you get out of bed. The morning routine is what you repeatedly do the first 30 minutes or an hour or so once you get out of bed. And regarding how important the morning routine is, the author Tim Ferriss says that if you win the morning, you win the day. And there's something that we must realize, that all of us, or most of us anyway, have a morning routine. And maybe it is a deliberate and planned routine, like the one we're going to discuss today, or perhaps it's a semi-random, unplanned, unconscious, and even disempowering routine. So the first question to ask about your morning routine is, do my habitual actions when I wake up in the morning serve me or not? That would be a great starting point to examine your morning routine. And what I will do briefly in this episode is share with you the 10 elements that I consider to be the cornerstones of an empowering morning routine, certainly for my morning routine. The basic concept comes from Hal Elrod's book, The Miracle Morning, and over the years I've been doing the practice, I added some things, subtracted some things, and adapted or tweaked some other things. So before I briefly share those 10 elements, there is something that I believe it's necessary to clarify. These elements that I'm going to describe are parts of a morning routine. It doesn't mean that you have to do all of them. It doesn't even mean that you have to do the ones that you decide to do all the time. So what I mean by that is that, of course, life happens, and sometimes we do have the time to take and do our full morning routine. Other times we don't. So for me, there is a minimum morning routine. So at the times that I do not have the ability to do my full routine, there are just 2 or 3 elements that I will do non-negotiably, because they don't take that long anyway. So having said that, here are the elements that I consider to be the cornerstones of a morning routine. The first one is, it's actually crucial because it is the first decision you take in the day. Once your alarm goes off, you can either jump out of bed, or you can push the snooze button and return to the comfort of your bed and the warmth. Whether you realize it or not, this decision sets the tone for how the rest of your day will go. So just think about that next time when you're about to press the snooze button. You are making the first decision of your day. As early in the morning as possible, drink water. Our body dehydrates while we sleep, so replenishing water as soon as possible is very important. The third, and for me it's one of the non-negotiable elements of my morning routine, is meditation. I believe practicing meditation is essential in modern living. It can help really to understand ourselves better. It allows to understand our thoughts, our emotions, what is happening inside us. So listen to the previous episode, and as a matter of fact, listen to the next episode as well, because they do discuss meditation. Let's move on. The fourth element of the morning routine is gratitude. It is taking the time to write about something we're grateful for and to feel the feelings of gratitude. Doing this in the morning also trains our brain to look for more things to be thankful for during the day. The fifth element of the morning routine is practicing affirmations. There are two words in the English language that are the most powerful words there are. And these are the words I am. Because anything you put after I am is your identity. It is who you become. So I will invite you to use affirmations that you can author the way that you want, but start them with I am. Then the next element of the morning routine is learning, reading, getting empowering information. And that doesn't mean reading the news. So read 10 or 20 minutes or a chapter of a personal development book, or if you want, you can listen to a podcast or an audiobook, something that can help you grow. So number 7 in the list of the 10 elements of the morning routine is visualization. Visualizing, taking even 5 minutes during the morning and seeing in your mind's eye how you want your day to be, how you want your life to be, the outcome you desire. It is a very powerful tool, and I invite you to use it. Number 8 of the list, and we're summing up very quickly, is, and actually this, I mentioned it number 8, but it should be way further up on the list because it's one of the most important things you can do every morning, and that is to have some form of physical exercise. As you know, emotion is created by motion. So by taking some time in the morning to set our body in motion, we influence the emotion that we will be feeling during the day. And the last, actually, 2 elements, which I'm going to mention them together, is journaling, writing down some of our reflections, our wins, our lessons, things that didn't go very well. It's a very useful tool, not only because it allows you to externalize some internal thoughts and articulate them, but also it gives you the huge advantage of being able to reflect back on your life, on your days, by referring to previous entries of the journal. And at the same time as journaling, I also set my goals and intentions for the day and I write them down. There is in particular one question that makes things very simple if you don't want or if you don't have the time to write many things. There is one powerful question, which is what is the one thing I must achieve today to say that this was a great day? So these were the 10 building blocks of a morning routine and empowering a deliberate morning routine. I will go through them again as a summary. The first one was get out of bed as soon as the alarm goes off. Second, drink water. Third, meditation. Then gratitude. Then affirmations. Then reading, learning. Then visualization. Then exercise. Then setting goals and intentions for the day. And number 10, journaling. I hope you found them useful. I invite you to use the ones that resonate with you and empower your day. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the episode, we will stick with the fundamentals for a little while as this is the beginning of a new year. If you're interested in going deeper in this topic of morning routines or on any other topic that we discuss on the podcast, really, then I invite you to join our free community, the Mastery Seekers Tribe, at masteryseekerstribe.com. It is a special place where we can move from knowledge to action, from inspiration to implementation. Go to masteryseekerstribe.com and I look forward to seeing you there. Until next time, stand out, don't fit in.